Hello everyone and welcome back to the RambleVerse Podcast. Unfortunately we haven't uploaded in a while because the last recording was unfortunately there was issues with the audio quality, but we're back today, all 5 of us. So how are we, guys?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
It's been so long.
Yes.
It's
been a week
so
and a
long.
half.
Oh, James.
A week and a half,
All of
massive
my favourite viewers.
Yeah,
We're letting down our 100 and...
You watching this were the person I missed the most. You.
You.
Oh.
I've seen the real analytics.
Fair enough.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Hey, Sam, what are we
Well,
doing today?
Well, it's funny you asked that, James. We're actually doing a tier list.
Wow.
Oh, a tier list. Do tell.
I know.
I've not been informed.
The originality is as strong with this one.
Yeah, a very original thing of doing tier lists of video.
Also,
games,
James'
I know.
ability to act like he's not already scripted this.
Can
Yeah.
we copyright strike anyone else who does a tier list? It's
Yes,
scary
we
now.
can.
No, we're not called the
We
Luke
can-
the
we
Notable.
are
More
like
likely to
doing
get
our
copyright.
idea.
This isn't the Fine Bros.
Yeah.
Sam, what's the tier list on?
It's on video games.
Oh, video games? What are they?
So, the
I'm waiting for
video,
an
video
answer.
of games.
Wow.
A video. Oh, so it's just.
It's
you
like
can't
someone
play it,
films,
it's a-
someone films their family playing Monopoly. It's a video game.
Ooh. Oh,
Jesus
Christ.
I
nice.
don't think I could sit there and watch a
Why would anybody
video
watch
of Monopoly.
You'd be
Why
surprised.
would, why would anyone play online Monopoly? Am I right, George?
Oh my god, please God. Top tier game.
Sadly,
Yeah.
Monopoly isn't on the
Like
tier
always.
list.
Tier
We've
1.
got-
Okay.
We've gone through and managed to get together
Yes.
about a fair few different games. We had the brief rule of if 2 of us have played it, then we'll use it. So hopefully, there might be a few games that none of us has played if we use a template. So we'll just get rid of them. But yeah, we've got
Yeah.
quite a few games to talk about.
We do. We spent 20 minutes nuking the ones we couldn't. So,
Yeah, that is true.
So, look at this
Daniel,
topper,
don't
am I
mention
right?
nukes, so we'll get flagged by the CIA.
Trust me, my editor is gonna have a field day with this. So anyway, Fallout
You
New
have an editor?
Vegas.
You have an editor.
Shh, Eric, tell no one.
Yeah, he's rich.
and
Eric,
with
the
that said, moving on.
Okay.
So anyway,
so
Fallout
what's
New
going
Vegas, am I right? We've got
Fallout New Vegas. I played Fallout New Vegas.
It is a video
for,
game.
Like, I put like 6 hours into it one time, and then it crashed, and my save file got corrupted, and I was just like,
Todd
no,
Howard
not
experience.
doing it again. But
Not
it was a
worth.
good game while I played it. You could really tell that it was a well thought out game.
yeah.
I didn't. Has anyone else played it?
I haven't
No.
played it, but apparently Fallout has really good lore.
Oh.
Yeah, Fallout. It really
Nuclear
does, yeah.
bomb went off. Oh no.
And I feel like if I had got any further into that, I would have really enjoyed it. I'm going to give it at least B tier. I don't think
A B tier, but you
It's
didn't
worthy.
finish it.
true, but I could. Okay, maybe C tier is about middle.
C-
but I could
C-
tell it's a very
C
good
tier.
game.
C tier because
C tier
Todd
sounds
Howard.
not bad.
Yes.
So he
It's
gets a
out,
pass.
setting
He
up-
gets
It
a
looked
pass.
good,
Scary
but he didn't get
mobile.
enough experience as
Yeah,
it.
Oh.
that's fair.
Yes.
Okay, B tier.
The next-
B tier. Sorry, C tier.
It passed.
Yeah,
Wait, what is the? Sorry, just quickly. What is the general concept of?
Basically, Fallout is set in a world where there was a nuclear war, and
Multiple.
it's just basically the apocalypse. And Fallout New Vegas is in Vegas and around that kind of area. And there's some really interesting things. Like they've done New Vegas, obviously, which is an apocalypse version of Vegas, but they also have this sort of like apocalypse Roman Empire that's managed to sprout up, and they have like wars with the Confederacy, and it's all very big scale. It's very interesting. Good game.
Sounds like a weekend in
Fallout
Wales.
4. Fallout 4 also is a great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be on the list. I don't know.
Sounds like a weekend in Wales.
Yeah.
Not wrong. Not wrong.
Just your average.
anyway.
It's just your average historical reenactment. isn't it?
It's
Confederate
pretty
soldiers
accurate.
fight Romans.
Mm.
You
Okay.
know,
Next
totally
game.
historically
Next,
accurate.
right, we're going to be here for
Next
5 hours if we keep this up. Half-Life.
Yeah.
Have any of us played this?
First
I
Half-Life.
have,
First Life.
but it was a decent while ago.
Okay.
They
Was
never,
it,
made a third one, so give it an F.
yeah, I can
It's
live with
a
that one.
Oh, you know what? Yeah.
It's Super Smash
Okay,
Brothers
we'll go
Ultimate with no logo for some reason. I had to guess what this was.
Smash is good.
Smash is
is
good.
good.
I'll take your word for it. I've never played it.
It's
I've only played
haven't?
the one on the Wii.
No,
Well, I mean,
I have a
it's-
life.
Is Daniel being sarcastic?
No.
because
Oh.
I mean, like, I always love Brawl, but then apparently, like, Brawl's one of the worst ones, and I'm like, what?
And
I
this is
always played the
Ultimate.
Wii U version, to be honest, even though I didn't have a Wii U.
4, yeah. A lot of
Yeah.
people seem to hate 4 as well. I didn't think it was that bad, but Ultimate is good.
I'd say Ultimate's definitely
Is
good,
it like
yeah.
B
Especially, it's got the Wii
tier.
Fit trainer on it.
Wait, what
I
was
think
the one on the
B
Wii?
That was Brawl.
That was Brawl, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I enjoyed playing Brawl. I actually did play quite a bit. That was a good
Should
game.
we say B tier?
I'll
Yeah,
put it
B,
in
yeah.
B. Anyway, Team Fortress
Okay.
2. Anyone else
Team
besides me
Fortress
play this
2,
one?
I love Team Fortress 2.
It's very good, but it doesn't get updated
is
much.
very- It's
I
not,
I have
couldn't be
only
A
seen
tier.
memes.
It's got to be
I could only
A
say
tier because
B
it's
tier.
still around after so
No.
long.
No, it's the same as Smash, I think. I'd give it the same as Smash.
There's definitely more stuff to do. They're about equal though.
Not necessarily. I think once you kind of open up Smash, there's a lot of, different parts to it, because there is a story. Even
Yeah,
though
there's a
Put
story
into
mode.
Ultimate, like,
For
a
sure.
lot.
True, yeah.
There's not a story mode in Team
Say
of
B
2.
tier.
Yeah, B.
Team Fortress 2.
Anyway, Until Dawn.
Okay.
Has anyone else played this game?
No.
So imagine
Never even
Telltale
heard of it.
Imagine Telltale Games if everything was like rated 18. It's basically a
Ooh.
Telltale Games game on a
Cheeky.
mountain, and lots of people die, and you need to survive until dawn. It's a C.
Ah.
It's better than most Telltale games. Like it's not
I think
as good as The
Telltale
Walking
games tend
Dead.
to be- The Walking Dead is very
The
good.
Walking Dead is good. The rest of Telltale stuff is bad. Like, it's
Everything
good
feels
because
inconsequential.
yeah.
Minecraft story
Like
mode.
Until Dawn has
Oh.
different
Yeah,
endings
yeah.
depending on what.
Aren't Telltale games just like story mode games?
Yeah, and they've gone
Yeah.
bankrupt. That
Yeah,
says a lot
exactly.
about the games they make. So
So you say Until Dawn
Uncharted
is
4.
better then?
Until Dawn is better than a lot of Telltale games. And I mean, hey, they're still
I've
in
not played
business, so
Uncharted.
I've played it.
Has anyone
I've
played
played it. It's
Uncharted?
actually alright. I played the third one.
where does Uncharted
Back on
chart?
I played the third one.
Yeah.
This is Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
We don't.
Yeah.
Have you not played
Uh,
four?
we
No,
can all
I've not played four.
we can. Anyone played 4?
Nope.
No.
Goodbye.
I didn't
Okay.
really understand what was going on in the third one. They just went after some He just went after some
Oh
artifacts.
god, Battlefield 1.
in South
Battlefield
America.
1.
I think I was looking for El Dorado or something, but I cannot.
I-
remember.
El Dorado?
I
Isn't that a
played
film?
Battlefield 1 when it was like on Games with Gold or something, and I just couldn't get into it.
It is a
I-
first-person shooter, so I think.
Is it set in
I've
World
been
War
told it's good because it's the World War One shooter game, but
I heard it's alright, yeah.
I never played it.
I just couldn't get used to it.
We'll put it in F, so we
Yeah.
have no idea what we're talking about.
F for
F,
unsure.
F for yeah, unsure.
Frazzled.
Frazzled. Red Dead Redemption
Moving
2.
on to Red Dead 2.
Horse riding simulator.
Very good.
Woo.
Insanely good. I think this game, I've
See-
played it recently, the storyline is just amazing. It's an, the emotions you feel towards the characters and the plot, I'd say it's just unchallenged in some games. It's very good. Red Dead
It
2.
gave me a good few laughs.
The gameplay wasn't necessarily the best,
Yeah, that's
but as a game as a whole, I think
if-
the story is amazing.
yeah. I'd say A. Is it A or B? Because I mean, Until
I'd go
Dawn
for
doesn't
A.
have much gameplay, but it's got a good thing.
I go
This has
for
got
A
more
because
gameplay, I'd say.
The gameplay is fun, but the story capabilities push it to A tier, I'd say.
Yeah. It gave me a few like good moments. I've never actually played
Yeah.
it, but I saw the scene where, spoiler, he gets diagnosed with tuberculosis.
He does.
Funniest scene in
you have to
gaming.
play-
Poor guy.
You have to play as a guy with tuberculosis. How many games have that?
I'm
Poor
not
guy.
sure.
Does he end up dying in the end?
He does, yeah. Oh, sorry, spoilers.
So,
Well, to be fair, TB's kind
Well,
of fatal, so.
Yeah.
Really. So Halo Reach.
Halo Reach is
Halo
a very
Reach.
good game.
Yes, it
I
is.
love it.
What
Yeah,
will
it's
we
a
go
good game.
for?
I've
Yep.
owned Halo Reach.
Is
Good
it a
game.
SAB or is it a CD?
Yeah. What?
Is it SAB or CDE? I'm
Oh,
trying to be
it's
cool.
either-
It's not S.
I think I would say it's the best Halo game because I've played all of those story missions over and over again, and I really enjoy a lot.
I would
of
say a
story in it.
C.
The gameplays, it's not C,
I know.
it's at least B.
I mean, at least B, but then I mean, like in comparison to modern games, but from like a standpoint of the game from its time, like on its own, yes, I
Yeah.
would say a B.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I did really love that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sonic Mania.
True.
Who's
I
played
go
this one?
back to it before I went to another Halo game. To be honest.
No, Sonic made me smile.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. As far as 2D platformers go, it's like,
I mean, especially in this
maybe?
day and age.
yeah, it reused a lot of stuff, but the new stuff was really good as well. But the music as well.
C tier or B tier?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm tempted to go A, but the fact it's not like too
Oh, I can't-
original,
Something
don't-
new. Yeah, no, I'd say B.
I'd say B. It's all right. It's no Sonic Unleashed, but I mean, it's a thing that exists.
Okay,
All right,
so get rid of
Watch
that
Dogs original.
one. Original Watch Dogs was fun. Yeah.
It's
Uh,
got
yeah,
I have
look
some
about
good
on.
memories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it did have
A or B?
it did have like good missions as well. I did like
Yeah.
Watch
It's a
Dogs.
shame that they took
I
down the
enjoyed the
line.
storyline, Yeah,
yeah.
true.
Oh, funny story
Give
about
it a
Watch
B, I'd
Dogs.
say.
I bought it for my
Yeah.
brother as a last-minute birthday gift from CEX, and it was an 18, and they just didn't ID me, and I was like 14. I love you, CEX. Please sell me more games when I'm
So
underage.
if we're speaking about funny stories involving
No.
Watch Dogs and age ratings,
No.
Please.
Yeah, Sam, would you care to share what happened between you and your dad?
I
Oh,
knew this was coming as soon as you said it. Oh,
okay,
dear.
go on.
That doesn't look like an 18, Sam. 16,
tell us a
Sam.
story, Sam.
So I was like 14, which you know, to be fair, like everyone was playing kind of 18 games by this point. And we were playing Watch Dogs.
We were all on an online thing together.
Yeah, and basically we were like shooting each other or whatever. And my dad comes in the room and just kind of has a quick glance up at the TV, and he's just kind of like, "Hang on, Sam, this is." I was like, "Oh," he was like, "What's this?" I was like, "Oh, it's a 16," and he was like, "This isn't a 16." And he just thought it was like just getting annoyed, and was like, "How do you even have access to this?" And I was like, "For God's sake!" So yeah, that was embarrassing, seeing as there was like 4 people in the party at the time.
Sam, you were a very, very naughty boy and you got your deserved punishment. Stop complaining.
wow.
Oh,
Oh, I got work.
alright.
His
I
dad
noticed
spanked
you've
him.
sneakily put FIFA 20 into the X tier while no one was
The icon is bright pink. I wouldn't say it was very sneaky. So anyway, Uncharted 3, am I right? C tier is getting awfully long. We need some stuff in A. Right. Now this is where it gets interesting. Mario Odyssey. Yeah,
Who
I don't
is
like
that video game character?
I know. It's
I
a
don't
high-ranking
like it,
one.
personally. I'm not a fan of 3D
What is
Mario
it?
games. It's Mario Odyssey, George.
Yeah. Is the
Switch.
stream quality that bad?
Oh yeah, I've seen videos of that.
It's a good
so
game.
have I.
I never liked the 3D Mario games. I preferred the 2D ones. I don't think I really enjoyed any 3D games.
Super Mario Galaxy was
Here's the
great.
thing.
Really
My
played it enough to
problem,
make a
Galaxy
judgment.
was good.
my problem is that in like actuality, there's like barely any actual 2D games. A lot of them are just kind of the same thing, just
Yeah.
recycled over and over.
True, but New Super Mario Bros. For the DS was.
Oh yeah, no, it was a good game, but then you've got
Yeah.
also like the new Super Mario Bros. 2, like Mario
Yeah,
Bros.
true.
Wii, the one on the Wii U, and it's all just essentially the same thing.
I can settle with Odyssey in B tier. I can settle with that.
I think it's higher,
know-
but it's not too great.
I think if you really enjoy it, then sure, B tier.
Devil
what's that
May
next one?
Cry.
Devil May Cry 5.
Never
Yes.
played it.
Dante from the Devil May Cry series, anyone?
No, I've played it,
Never ever played it.
and
in
I've
my
also
life.
had a friend tell me about it for about 6 hours straight.
Well,
It's a very
I've heard it's good.
it's a good game.
So what's our definition of good? Because so far this list is pretty all over the place.
I don't want to say C to extend it, but then I feel like I'm giving it too much praise without like. B? I could say B. Yes.
B is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It's like Mario, so it goes there.
Here we go.
World-class game.
Good
Give it an A star.
It's fantastic. If I was going to say a game in S tier, I would say Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now.
Brilliant historical setting.
All for one.
Alright.
Great historical setting. Gameplay is really fun. Characters are all great. S tier for me. That's my opinion.
Everyone else fine with S? Because
I've never played it.
It's better than another game in B and C. Mortal Kombat. This is a fighting game, so it doesn't deserve rights. Same with Call of Duty, unless anyone feels particularly strongly about.
No.
Okay, good.
A Modern Warfare one.
We're all on the same page about this.
Overwatch. Here we go.
I liked the game.
F tier, didn't like it at all.
I used to like it. The gameplay is fun and it's quirky. It's just the game itself is good, but it got ruined by the toxicity.
Okay, I'm trying to move Apex.
But I didn't
like all the stupid powers in the
Okay, I'd say. I know the C is kind of getting long, but I'd say C.
C or D.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was an enjoyable game. It didn't really get boring. You could, mix it up quite a lot.
It is bad Team
I quite
Fortress
like the character because you could go so many different characters. I thought it had quite a lot of variation, and they added new characters.
I haven't played it much, but I think it's quite fun for what it is.
Yeah, they added like events for like Chinese and Halloween and the summer. Games.
I didn't particularly like it.
I'd probably say B, but like a high B, I would say. I really like that game.
No, I didn't particularly like it. I thought it was trying to be a cross between Call of Duty.
Well, I think C
versus Zombies, and just failed.
Yeah.
Completely at it.
Okay, Crash Insane Trilogy.
I've not played the Insane Trilogy. I've played the originals.
They are the same game, aren't they? I think it's just got updated graphics and is one big game.
All revamped.
Okay. We'll just group them all together.
Good. But is Crash Bandicoot good?
I mean, they got a remake.
I did really enjoy it. I used to play it on my mum and dad's PS1.
Ooh.
I've played a little bit of Insane Trilogy. It is pretty good. It is a good 3D platformer.
Okay.
A tier because I don't like beta and Tetris, Misery Incarnate.
I still go back to Tetris, to be honest.
Tetris is a good game.
Excuse me, like
Tetris 99, especially on the Switch, was very fun. I thought.
So the Soviet government held the rights to it for a long time. Tetris.
Good for them.
Really?
Yeah, for a long time because it was developed in the Soviet Union. The Soviet government took responsibility and rights for it.
Yeah.
So we'll be saying A, B.
Game, though.
I think when you consider the game that was developed so long ago, it was so long ago it was developed, and it still holds up to this day. So I think A.
I'd give it an A tier because it tests your thinking skills really well and like your strategy skills to an extent because you need to know where to put stuff.
Okay, now the next one's going to be interesting. Fortnite. I'm grouping both modes in because I can speak on Save the World.
It's full of toxic 12-year-olds, so I didn't like it.
Okay, here's the thing.
Can we establish some rules? Fortnite overall as a game from the start, Battle Royale, by the way.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Let's say Battle Royale for the sake of convenience. Because
I've played Save the World.
Overall A tier, because I feel like it's it took the world by storm.
I would not give it an A tier. It came full of toxic 12-year-olds very
that doesn't affect how good of a game it is, you clown.
I'm sorry.
If we could have there was two Fortnite, I put the old Fortnite in A and the new one in like C, because it's just what Fortnite is now and what it used to be back in like ages ago, like season 4, such like different experiences. Like the game is still playable, but it's
I don't think A tier is fair considering what they did to it.
No.
I think considering all of the changes they made to Fallout, I don't think 8
I'd say with Save the World it would be A, but if we're doing Battle Royale it's definitely like a B.
I mean, in its peak, I would say it's A, but yeah, probably overall I'd say B.
I mean,
I'm not giving it the fate of ranking the same as Overwatch. Like, it's not that bad. Right, I'm gonna skip Lego Indiana Jones because that seems like a game no one here has played.
Lego Indiana Jones was a brilliant game.
I played Lego Indiana Jones.
I loved Lego Indiana Jones.
It's
got to go at least. I think it was better than Star Wars in my opinion, but I don't know if I played it C tier. I think it's still D tier, just better than Lego Star Wars.
But I'm not ordering each row. It's just in general. Pokemon Emerald.
If you love the films,
okay. Now, I have played Pokemon Emerald many, many times. Like, well, I mean, like, Gen 3 is, like, personally my favourite, and because Emerald is, like, it's the sister game, so it's, like, the pinnacle of Generation 3. It's good, the music is great, like, all the, Pokemon of the region are great. And overall,
I've never gone further back than Gen 4.
It is probably my favourite Pokemon game.
Okay, but where does that favourite Pokemon
where
game
would
come
that
from?
You know Black and White exists.
I know Black and White.
Right?
I look, Black and White. Like
cool.
Personally, I think Black and White are better, but it's still my favourite. I would say.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd say Emerald is a B.
Okay. B tier is shaping up to be one hell of a range of games. God of War.
Not played it.
I've played Sonic Unleashed, which people say is similar. GTA 5.
GTA
this
5,
is going to be fun.
It's about GTA 5.
It's impressive to have held up as well as it has done.
It goes in
it's a very, very good game. GTA 5.
So much to do on it.
It's kept such a passionate online community since its release in 2030. I don't know.
Except for when they decided to release the Oppressor Mark II.
Yeah. Online is still fun, but they're on something over there.
Yeah. For so long,
S tier, but they added the Oppressor, so F tier. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, Lego Star Wars, the other one. So this is prequel trilogy Star Wars, I think.
Is that the prequel trilogy or is that the Clone Wars?
That's not the Clone Wars. That is prequel.
Okay, no. Okay, prequel. I mean, here's the thing. Like,
I don't remember.
Really, you could group it together. You could group it together with the other one because, like, those two were put together in the complete saga.
Yeah, I'd say D2.
My only memory of that is peeling off a ketchup packet at McDonald's and sticking it on the game cover. So, besides that, I don't remember much.
Okay, Mario Kart 8.
Oh, I'd argue it's better than the Wii one.
A star, brilliant game.
There is no A star. Can you read?
George.
I think it deserves an S. It's better than the Wii one.
Definitely an S.
It's very fun.
And like everyone cherishes the Wii one, but this is just even better.
It's basically it's the Wii one, but with more stuff.
The Wii one is alright, but
is more fun. I say the Wii one is more fun, but it's a good game. The number 8 is about
number 8 is just the Wii
people
one. People
say Wii is the best one.
Makes it brilliant.
Yeah,
Wii's not the best one.
Wii is not the best one just because you grew up with it. That's the takeaway for this one.
The most fun.
Right, I'm just going to nuke a few more games in the background because I'm just going to trim these down.
Galaxy 2.
That's original Galaxy 2 is over there, but we'll do them back to back. Galaxy original first.
Here's the thing, Galaxy 2.
You
we both played Galaxy 2.
Very good. Yeah, it was very fun.
It was really good. And with Galaxy 1, I put it in the tier below Galaxy 2.
Okay, so
there was a lot of levels.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff.
Obviously, you just couldn't really play multiplayer. Well, you could, but you know.
Yeah, but the multiplayer was your friend holds A.
Yeah, pretty much.
Should we say that they were both A? Like, I think they're both really good.
Yeah.
I never played them.
I never really got into
both A or
Mario Galaxy,
2A.
so I can't really tell you.
Can we just comment, Daniel? I noticed you put Fallout 76 in the F tier, and I don't think that's correct because I think it needs to be burned.
Oh yeah, it deserves G tier.
Is it that bad?
Absolutely.
It
Oh
is.
god,
It
it had a
tragic.
reputation of being absolutely shy.
It was the Fallout
Um,
franchise's attempt online, and they just said, let's put a load of players in a world and have them have nothing to do. That'll be fun. I'm sure the player base will enjoy that.
And that's
Okay.
doing enough as well.
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes.
Minecraft.
The funny block game.
S tier.
I'm quite cool.
S tier.
Yes.
So
But-
much potential for
Hold on.
creativity and stuff. It's untrue in Minecraft,
Yeah.
and I've never met
Modding
anybody who
community
doesn't
still
enjoy
there.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I've never met anyone who
Brilliant.
didn't enjoy Minecraft. So
Okay,
give it an S tier.
Overcooked.
I never played Overcooked, but I have seen it. And
I've
does-
got it for
looks-
free on Epic Games.
Never played it.
Right, goodbye then. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
I ne-
Oh,
never was really
Pac-Man's
into
fun. You used to
Pac-Man
get,
that
you used to be able to get it on a Google thing and
Oh,
like
you
play
can-
like
you still
levels, and it was
can.
really
You
fun.
can.
Yeah, it was really fun, and I played it in
it's
arcade
good.
once. It was still
Like-
really fun. I'd say 8
Is
tier.
it
Yes,
that
it's
good
good.
though? Is it really
proper
that
fun.
good?
It was
It's
fun,
easy
yeah.
to
It's
play.
proper addictive.
It is.
James.
It's fun, but it's not.
I mean, it's not the most like for its time. It was good. It's not
Look,
the most
we
advanced.
put
Yeah,
Tetris
it's
in
not
A
very
tier.
advanced, but it's very addictive and very fun.
Tetris is better by miles.
And it was.
No.
and it was
Pac-Man's got
fairly
more room
advanced
for
at its
strategy.
time.
It's a lot less random and the more.
I'd say put Pac-Man in B tier if Tetris is in A tier, because I don't think you can hold the same.
Yeah,
Same
I think Tetris should be E, but you know, fine.
I'd
I
say
don't
maybe an A tier though. I think it's a really
I think
solid
it's a good one.
Tetris. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Tetris and Pac-Man are equal levels. Like
Okay,
Pac-Man's more
fair
into
enough,
skill. Tetris is. Right, Persona 5 original.
Persona 5.
I have a feeling
Don't
this is
know.
going on S tier.
No play.
I
Never
mean,
done it.
So
I mean, it is.
like I think the best way to sell the game is if you go on Metacritic. It's I think the second highest rated game on there. Like it is. You want to talk about story? It doesn't beat the fourth one. What? It's a bloody good game. And the soundtrack injects that stuff into my veins. But now, if we put this in S tier, we will need to make an S plus tier because I have seen. What would you say? Because two of us have actually played
Never.
this.
I've never played it.
I'd say
it's
A.
good. It's an 8.
It is really good. Yeah.
They improved stuff with it later on. Pokemon Sword, which
Burn it!
Oh,
Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Burn it! Look,
I don't know. I think F tier is a little bit harsh considering putting it alongside Fallout
I'd say put it in E. You can play it. Here's the thing.
They tried.
a good time from playing
The
it once.
first time playing it, it's a good game. It's fresh, except from every time you encounter Hop, and you hear that da-da-da-da-da-da, and he's like, "Oh wow, you've mastered time matchups." Wow. But then it just felt lackluster. Like looking back on it, it's just. And then the thing is, they released 2 DLCs for it, and whilst everyone thinks the DLCs are good, which you know what they are, but the same with the original game, 1 playthrough, and then you're like, oh.
Oh, it's over.
Yeah.
Also,
Then
I
you
shouldn't
realise
be playing.
Pokemon DLC.
I shouldn't have paid 30 quid for a game that already costs 50 quid and didn't feel complete.
Okay.
And it still doesn't.
Talking about games, Pong.
Tier. Pong. I feel like Pong's just representative of all of air hockey, isn't it? Like every Wii version of air hockey, or
it was the first game ever. Clubhouse games.
Clubhouse games are good. I like Clubhouse
it's
games.
basic, it worked, but that doesn't mean
Pong
it's
was
good.
like one of the very, very, very early ones, wasn't it? Though.
It's like
For its time, it does what it needs to do.
Yeah, it's
but
like-
I don't think anyone goes back to
I would rather play
barely
Pong than
anything
like
to
a
it.
Star Wars. So.
No one's gonna go and like choose to play Pong.
I'd say
are
it's
they?
that. I'd play it over Modern Warfare 3. So.
Okay.
Right, Portal 1 and Portal 2.
Oh, just frustrating.
Never
I could
played
never
them.
figure it out.
Right, okay,
Portal?
well, learn
Too
physics.
confusing.
Portal,
What did
I like
Right,
Portal
people-
2.
Right, may the smart people speak.
Well, I've
Portal
played them
1.
with them, but I've not owned it. I've not owned the game.
I think
Like, Portal 1 was good. It was just like an experimental thing added onto the orange box.
it was like, it's okay, but it's short.
Yeah,
Portal
it's
2
short.
Yeah, Portal 2
I-
Portal 2 is
I-
above Portal
But
1.
Portal 2.
Yeah.
Portal 2,
I used to always get really confused by it.
I mean,
Yeah, me
well,
too.
there's the thing. It's a
It
game
used to
that
frustrate the
requires
hell out of me.
like you to think, and like it like so it's kind of unfair if like to say it's bad based on the like fact that like you find it difficult because it's meant to be difficult. It's a puzzle.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's more of the fact it's difficult. Not so much that it's frustrating, but the fact it actually requires thinking is a point in its favour. But the fact that it's so difficult, it's frustrating is a point against it.
Portal 2 was made GLaDOS terrifying.
Oh
god,
the stuff they did in Portal 2 is
and
great.
I'm a potato.
Oh, the lines out of that game are great.
I think the first Portal should be C tier.
It's on the same level as Overwatch.
It was good though, Portal 2.
Alright, so something we can all comment on: Jackbox Party Pack 6.
So
can we just
put it
group
in S
group
tier?
all of the Jackboxes together? Because
Put it in S tier. Well done with your mates.
Talk about all of the Jackboxes and think about what's specifically in each one.
Yeah, I think only 6 is on here.
Laugh.
Jackbox is good.
It's a really, really good laugh, and it's really, really good to do with your mates.
If we were unfunny, it would be in E, so that says... Right, Resident Evil 2 remake.
With how funny your friends are. If your friends are funny together, you'll have a
the
great
potential for funny stuff to happen is really good.
It just gives you tools,
Resident Evil 2 remake.
I've not played it.
I have played every single campaign, and it's good. Like, it's difficult, not too difficult.
I've not had any experience with it, but I've heard that it's good. So
the best way I
I'll
can
leave
phrase
this to you.
The best way I can phrase how bloody terrifying it is about an hour and a half in. You're going around the police station, and you think you're kind of safe. You know where most of the enemies are. You've killed them, and you turn off the fire. You turn on some water to get rid of a fire, and you go to investigate this plane wreckage. You investigate this plane wreckage. You turn off the fire with some water. You turn off the fire with a water valve.
You just
Alright, 2 hours in, you investigate some plane wreckage, and there's just this 8-foot tall trench coat wearing Chad, which does not stop following you for the rest of most of the game, and you can constantly hear him getting closer, and it is so good at being terrifying. It's an A. It is. Trust me.
Top shag.
Yeah.
Super Mario 2.
Let's just say it's the first one, because I think that's the one everyone's played. If we're
I
all in
don't really
agreement.
have much experience on the older Mario games.
I don't really have much experience on Mario.
I think
again,
put it to the back, unless anyone's got something specific.
I mean, it's what started it all, but it's really looking back on it now, it's nothing.
Yeah, don't mind me.
Just incredible.
Resort.
So.
Okay, Terraria. Knock off Minecraft.
I think, or Terraria.
Terraria.
It's very complicated. If you start to understand it.
It was Minecraft. It was Minecraft with worse graphics and much more complicated.
No, I don't think worse graphics is a fair thing to say.
Well, I mean,
it was better.
It took a similar idea of Minecraft, but I mean, the whole point is that the way it is. It's meant to be the way it is.
And it was intentional, so it's not really a point against it.
Yeah. I just didn't enjoy the feel of it. I don't know.
I could never get my head around it as such, though. It was like.
Again,
where were all these?
It was all a bit too much, really.
In Minecraft, it was like I get where all the mobs and monsters are coming from. In Terraria, I didn't. In the
it definitely has the capabilities of being very good if you properly enjoy it.
I'd personally say
it's in line with the games though. Right now, Skyrim, just start talking. I'll resort.
I feel like George would enjoy Skyrim.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Would?
I've never played Skyrim, and the only thing I know
you'd really like it.
Everyone should play Skyrim.
The only thing I know about it is it's part of Elder Scrolls, and Elder Scrolls happened because Bethesda pulled out of a contract to make a Game of Thrones game.
Game of Thrones game, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, Skyrim, just the replayability, the depth, just everything about it, and the fact that it was made in 2011 and it holds up today, and the modding scene as well as.
To be fair, though, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's equal.
I mean, if we're talking about nothing but good games heard, Last of Us, not the bad one.
I do want to play The Last of Us. I never have, but I heard it's very.
I've heard
fun.
it's very good, but I don't know.
Has anyone actually played it here?
No.
Okay, goodbye then. And then it was
Bitch.
never discussed again. Breath of the Wild.
Not played it.
Well, I'd say this is more Bevan's game, to be honest.
Bevins.
There's a feel of a Bethans game.
Yeah.
I have it, but I haven't started it.
Wait, which was the one that you played on your
Okay. I'm just...
Oh,
Okay, I think
Please
he's.
excuse
I think
me,
he's
I'm
cut
currently
out.
having technical difficulties.
I'm back.
Okay.
Hi, Bevan.
oh wait, which
The
one
Wild.
was the Wild?
Breath of the Wild video game, please.
The Nintendo Switch one.
Okay,
the
Breath
open
of the
world
Wild. Yes, no, Breath of the Wild. Sorry, I have dog issues.
Seems like a good
Okay.
game.
Breath of the Wild is like it's got to be A. I mean, I would say S,
Okay.
but A definitely.
What about
It's-
Wind Waker?
Yeah.
Wind
It's
Waker?
Speed
It's fair
round.
because I'm the only one who's
Okay.
played all the stuff.
Well,
If you
okay,
think,
you know what?
It's accurate.
Okay,
Shh.
here's the thing: Wind Waker. Wind Waker
I've
is
heard it's
the
really
first
good.
Zelda game I've ever played.
Solid
Beautiful soundtrack, beautiful music.
Oh.
Snotty Kid.
No,
It's-
good game. Yeah, I enjoyed
and
playing
it was like the art style was just
Oh,
like, it was always a pleasure to look
The
at.
art style was really like smart how they did it.
And like with a HD remake, even though it was on the now deceased Wii U, it was
Rest in peace.
like I love that game to
F.
pieces.
Sorry, Rot in Hell instead of Breath.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Right, so would you say
It was
S?
kind of a halfway experiment, wasn't it, between the
You know
Wii
what,
and Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
I would say that Wind Waker's an S. It was
Aye.
Okay.
Okay.
The Wii U's kind of like they released it halfway through development.
ooh,
That's
Ocarina
true.
of Time. Oh,
Okay. Ocarina of Time.
Is Ocarina of Time the one where you're dead?
Oh god, someone's been watching Game Theory.
no,
that was Majora's Mask.
Oh, right, okay.
okay.
All I
no,
remember about
Ocarina
this
of
one
Time.
is the creepy moo.
No, that was the
that's
one after
Majora's
this
Mask.
one.
Is that the one?
That-
Oh, okay, well-
Right, George, we don't know what we're on about.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like Ocarina of Time, it's like everyone holds it like really, really high. It was like the first introduction of the series to like 3D, and what it was a great game. But it's
That's a big fuck.
honestly, I would say C. It's like I think it's a bit too much. I mean, you could have a go at me because I just went on about fucking Wind Waker, but I think it's held up high because of nostalgia.
A
Ah,
Mario Kart Wii moment.
Yeah, it's
C
just.
tier then.
Did you say C?
Oh,
C or B?
C tier.
I B.
tier.
B.
Yeah,
It's not Overwatch. I think that's the thing. Right, Walking
Yeah.
Dead by Telltale.
Ooh, very good.
It's very good.
Characters.
It-
Ooh.
For a game where you walk around for a total of like 10 minutes and the rest is just dialogue, it's
Sometimes you can
really
get
good.
bored by the gameplay. I don't think it's quite A tier.
It's like a good B.
It's a good B, yeah.
It is a good B.
Correct.
Right, Witcher 3.
Witcher 3 is a very good game. For
Okay.
anyone who hasn't played Witcher 3, it's not S tier because it's not Skyrim, but I'd say at least A tier because of the gameplay is phenomenal. The characters are all great. Very good game.
Okay. What about
The
Papers,
world,
Please?
It's a world that you really feel like you're in the world.
Yeah,
so-
that's the objective
Fine.
of making a world. Right, should we speed round these next few? Because the time has just passed 40
Okay.
minutes.
Okay, not played Papers,
Right,
Please.
Papers,
Haven't played it.
Please, not played, goodbye.
Haven't played
Jedi
it.
Fallen
Played.
Order. Fallen
B.
Order. B, thank you.
No.
Outlast. A. It's
No,
extremely
never played it.
scary.
Okay,
It's Resident Evil 7. A.
okay.
Right,
Roblox is
Roblox.
a class game. Absolute class
Roblox.
game. Give it an A.
Roblox
Give it an
cannot
A.
be-
S.
it can't
S.
be
Sorry.
anything
I'm not sure why
but
Roblox is on the list.
Me and George say S. That's what you say.
I said,
I'm saying
okay,
A.
I would
No,
say
no.
A.
It belongs.
It can't be a
It's
C.
funny.
I won't let it be a Terraria. I won't let it be above
Yeah,
the
above
round.
the
Put it B. Put it
No.
B. Just to annoy
B.
James. Put it B.
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 No.
Oh, I'll put it in C. It's
It's got all you need.
Yeah, right.
It's got all you need.
It's
Yeah.
got. Oh, it's so creative.
yeah. It's so creative. That doesn't mean people have done that. Right, Rocket League,
It's
go.
brilliant. The
Shh,
parkour
we're doing a
is
speed
brilliant.
round. Shut up. What's Rocket League?
Rocket League. But does it
Yeah.
have replayability?
It doesn't
Yeah, well,
exactly have a lot of depth.
it's fun,
B,
it's
I
just-
would say.
Like, there's once you've played
Well,
a match
give
of
it
it,
a
you're
It's an
like,
arcade
Good
game.
LTM, you know, fun. It's been
Yeah.
around for a while, you know.
It's like
Mm.
it's,
You can always
about
go back to it. But
B or
it's
A?
not a.
Maybe
I think
put it
it's
in
a-
B.
B. Okay.
I think
Right,
it's
Silent Hill 2.
never played it.
Never
Never
played it.
played
either.
it.
Sims
Nope.
4.
No playing.
We're gonna be
Sim
hit.
4 is a
Sim
good game.
3
It's
was
a good.
better.
Put it. I would say put it in C because
Right, okay.
it's a good game, but it doesn't have much variety.
Yeah, the only way you can.
No, I think it would. I think Sims 4 is B, to be honest.
Yeah, it just
Because-
has about £1,000 of DLC.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. If you
Yeah.
pay money for the deal. I
Right.
bought one of them and it really, like, reinvented the game. So I'd say it was worth B.
Yeah, it's
That's
worth.
what I'd
It's
say.
Yeah.
what about Civilization,
though?
the funny
Which
strategy
civilization
game.
is that?
You think I can read this? It's extremely small print.
Can we pretend it's Civilization 5?
Yeah, let's pretend it's
5,
Civilization 5.
Oh, I've watched videos of Civilization 5. It looks like it's very good.
Wow.
It's either A or A. I think probably just A because
It's
Yeah.
like,
The AI is a bit broken.
True. Spider-Man on PlayStation. Has anyone played it?
No.
No, but it
No.
looks very good.
It does look good. The graphics are.
Right,
We
bowling
thought-
simulator.
S tier. S tier. Classic
Is it?
game. Classic game.
Oh,
Is it
so
on-
Oh,
is it-
many.
it's so great. The
Fun
game
Oh, actually,
memories.
no, hold on.
Nah,
everything
right.
about.
Wii Sports might not be S tier because it's not Wii Sports Resort, which is better. I
Yeah.
think.
Maybe
I think
demote
Wii
it to
Sports
A.
has to
Yeah, let's
be
demote it to
yeah.
A.
Yeah.
Right, Fallout
Wii Sports
4.
Resort.
Like Fallout
Okay.
Ball.
Fallout 4.
Fallout 4, good.
Good,
Good
okay.
game.
That means it's in B.
Good game. Put
Far,
it B tier.
Far Cry
Yeah.
5.
Far Cry 5 is amazing. I love Far Cry 5.
Then it gets a D.
What's the story? Far Cry 5, I've said before, it's like doing cocaine. It doesn't last that long, but when you're doing it, you will think the world is like the best thing.
Okay,
I'd say it's
right.
A.
A.
I'd say it's A tier. It'd be S tier if it lasted a bit longer.
Right, Gary's mod, can we all agree that it was a mistake?
The only thing I remember about Gary's mod is people used to take the mickey out of this kid in my English class for
Yeah.
it, for playing for plowing like 600 hours into it.
Okay,
I
so
don't think we can name stuff, but I
Justified.
think we know who that is.
okay.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, Hitman. Has anyone played Hitman? Just so I know.
No,
So-
I never
Which
played
Hitman?
it.
Is it the
Blood
new,
Money.
the
Blood
new
Money.
first Hitman? I did
And
play.
just
I've not played Blood
get
Money.
Right.
Guitar Hero.
Oh, amen.
Anyone?
Amen.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
it's
never
so
understood
good.
it.
Not
I couldn't
brilliant,
figure
put
out
it
what I
in
was doing.
E.
Put it in A.
E
Not
for
brilliant
Guitar
at
Hero.
all.
Guitar Hero 3's the
I never
best
figured out
one.
what I was doing. You liked
Right.
it, Daniel, didn't
Yes,
you?
I have a
I never
controller
figured it
next to
out.
me.
I really didn't like it. It's just
Like,
The music's good.
the
I can-
music
I can
in it's
say
good.
The music's good.
Right, is
Yeah.
it-
It's
right,
a
is
fun
it-
it's a bit of
time.
what
it's a
song
bit
is
of an
it?
A.
Right,
game.
just because you don't have hand-eye coordination does not mean it's an E tier.
New rock. I think there's some good
Yeah.
songs in it. So.
Yeah, it's just a bit of an A game in general. You have to like a specific type of game to like Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
But I think for people who do like it, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
Daniel, I think
If
B-
we're
it's
talking
good for
rhythm
them.
games, it's
I would
good.
put it in D
Yeah.
to be honest.
Either
I'd say B for Daniel.
I'd say
because he
B.
doesn't enjoy it.
I've beaten the
Yeah.
game on expert, and there's like one
Jesus.
song I would argue is awful, and that's the
Jesus.
very end. Life is
music's
Strange.
alright.
Duology. Music
Never
is
played
great.
it.
But
I'm just gonna.
Never played
Never
it.
I'm
played
gonna
it.
say Before the Storm is F. Original's like a D. It's basically Telltale, but
Okay.
they didn't go bankrupt.
I've seen videos of Bully and it looks funny, but I've not played it.
Alright. Yeah, Bully.
Have you played it, Daniel?
I've not played it now, so to the bottom it goes. Postal
Yeah,
2.
well, okay.
Like,
I don't think anyone's played it because you have to be a maniac to have played it.
Postal
game?
2 is
Postal 2 is one of the most widely banned games internationally
but that
because
but
the extreme gore and the fact that you go around like pissing on people and then like
and that's why it's an S tier.
It is really.
I've played it and they did not care, and it was bliss.
Okay.
Is it like got really toxic community then?
No, like everyone just agrees it's a really good game. And then they made a third one, and they updated the second one.
Is it just like pure violence?
It's just pure chaos.
Yeah, probably not.
Hang on. If you open your DMs, I'll send you an image of someone in the game. I think that should solidify just how good of a game it is. 90% off on Steam currently too. Anyway,
you'll
Saints
have
Row
to send
2.
me information about this one.
Yeah. Saints Row 2.
I never played Saints Row.
Goodbye.
No, never played it.
I've never played it.
Undertale featuring Sans.
Okay,
Ding 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 ding. I only think about that as Megalovania.
Here's the thing. It's actually a good game. It's just been ruined by the... Well, it's a good game. It's just that the fan base went from like, okay, this game's good to like, I wish to live and breathe this game. And
hello, Matt Pat said this game is good, so I am now an Undertale mega fan.
Jesus.
I mean, there's like over like, I swear there must be like 1,000 remixes of Megalovania on the internet.
So, what are we ranking it then? I'd say it's a good B.
Not a clue.
I'd say B.
It's okay. It's not phenomenal. Pokemon for the Game Boy.
Did you ever play the original 7s?
Yes, I did.
What did you think?
I mean, I was extremely lost when I played it because it's not got a good sense of direction. That might just be me. But
from what I've heard, you just find one game-breaking glitch and use it to defeat every enemy.
Well, yeah. I mean, yes, but I mean, if you're playing it like a normal person would.
No, don't give it a Just Dance. Don't give it a Just Dance.
Why have you played specific
Red and Blue?
2020?
Well, I mean, it's the first Pokemon game, so it was alright. I mean, like, you can't blame it for graphical limitations, but in terms of the game
it's the Game Boy.
Yeah.
Graphics aren't exactly brilliant.
I mean, I'd say a C. It's not as good as Emerald.
It's as good as Roblox.
Oh, the game which has made my career up next.
I think we distributed them decently well, honestly.
Yeah.
It's not like we've got loads in the top tier. Like we've done quite well.
C tiers.
I'm giving Animal Crossing F because I don't know why I've never played it.
I've played it 102 times to be exact, and it doubled my subscriber count. So for that, it's not S tier though. It's like a good A. If they updated it more, it would be S, but the updates are a bit
I can vouch
miserable.
for that.
Yeah, we've got well distribution.
Can we put Last of Us 2 in F just preemptively because bad game?
Okay.
Pokemon Black.
Can we pretend that's just Pokemon Black?
Yeah,
because if
Black and White.
Black and White were phenomenal, and they got me into Pokemon and made me love them. And I missed Snipe and Oshawott, and I loved them. And I love N. And Oshawott.
I like N a lot.
He's a good villain.
You know what? One of my favourite parts was when you're fighting a gym leader and you get to the final Pokemon, and the music changes to like the main theme.
Yeah. Oh god.
It was good
Pokemon as well.
It was
so many
honestly a good generation.
Definitely, I'd say A at
I'd
least,
say A.
or maybe S, but it could be S.
S is reserved. S is
okay.
Is it better than Postal 2 as the benchmark for S tier now?
Oh god.
Alright, Cuphead.
I couldn't get into it. I couldn't get into Cuphead.
Never even heard of it.
Right,
I've heard of it.
Crawl out from under your rock.
Never even heard of it.
I've never heard of what?
It was everywhere at a certain point.
Oh no, I don't think so.
Blimey, okay. It was like one of the most popular games like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it was funny because it exposed this one journalist for just complaining that the game was too hard. So for that, it at least deserves a B.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
like it's all right. Bit difficult.
Okay.
Not next.
Persona 5 Royal.
Alright, so yeah, we got
Up there.
Persona 5 and it's going in S. It's this
Put it
game,
on down.
but better.
What is it?
So, this game here is Persona 5. This is that game, but with a bunch of DLC and like 20 hours more content, and it fixes most of the problems in the original.
Okay.
And I think that is the highest rated game on Metacritic. Like it is the bomb. You know, Fall Guys. Who remembers
Did
this
anyone
one?
play Fall Guys?
Yes.
No,
Isn't it like a PlayStation exclusive?
No.
PlayStation
no?
Steam
Yeah.
exclusive.
It got really popular.
It was
I know it was really popular for the time. I never played it.
It's
I never
good.
played it.
It's good
It
if
just
you've got a
looked a
large
bit-
group of people.
It's just kind of weird. It just kind of like spiked up for like a week, I swear, and then just kind of
Wait,
never
yeah.
was mentioned
Is
again.
Among Us on that?
God
Have we
no.
done?
These are actually
Is
good
Among Us-
games.
What would people put Among Us?
I would say Among Us is.
See,
It's not got the replayability, but for what it is, it does it very well. So I'd
Yeah.
say
Yeah, I'd say B.
yeah,
B.
B, I
Where
can
did
see
we
it.
put Rocket League? We put Rocket League in B, and I'd say it's similar because they do one thing very well, but they don't have much replayability.
Okay, Payday 2. Has anyone else besides me played this?
No.
Okay, so
No.
the soundtrack is made by God himself, Simon Viklund. That is not a joke, and it's not copyrighted, so I can play some in the background. Like the fact that you can go wild or stealth is really good.
Yeah.
Like it is a really good first-person shooter, but it's not like you've got to sweat to be good. I'd say it's either A or S. It's like I'd say A
Whatever you
because
think.
there's some bad missions, but on the whole, it's really good. Anyway, so who's a fan of Just Dance?
Okay. Let's just say Just Dance to the whole series because it's pretty much one thing
I have
for
some
many years.
absolutely hilarious memories of Just Dance.
Oh.
I've played
I
Just
like
Dance
Just
with
Dance.
your exes.
I once
People
beat
just
Sam Webster's mother.
failing so bad.
Yeah, he did.
Like, I think Rasputin alone puts it in S.
Alright,
Like,
Mute it and it's a good song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dead by
You know
Daylight.
that dance now. You know that dance now is going like viral on TikTok years after it was on Just Dance.
The Rasputin one.
The Rasputin dance, yeah. It's going,
What?
It went viral. I don't know. I have no
I
idea
just
why.
have memories of people.
TikTok is a confusing platform for another
doing
day.
the Rasputin dance on Just Dance and falling over and like
Yeah.
flying into sofas and stuff like that. It'd be really funny. Definitely S tier.
Yeah.
Right, we need to take a minute to talk about Super. Does everyone here know what Super Seducer is?
No.
Right, give us a recap for this
Okay.
absolute
Now,
masterpiece of a
If
game.
you've not heard of Super Seducer, imagine a man. Just imagine a man. This man is called Richard. Now, Richard, he considers himself to be a dating guru. And what he did was he produced these two games, the third one coming out, where he goes through different scenarios and teaches people how to date in different situations. So you play the game and you basically control what Richard does. And he goes into some of the most interesting situations because you can control him with different options. And he
gives you advice and stuff as well. So like,
he's acted them all out in real life in these different situations. So you can make him say some of the most horrible, sexist things. Or the
And
most bizarre things on dates and just watch.
Yeah, it devolves into chaos. No one's there to get dating advice. They're here to have a good laugh, and it is.
yeah.
It's one of those few
It
games
does give you
where
advice
And
if
it
you
was
get it
just-
wrong,
'cause he kind
but
of
no one
made
ever
it
uses
seem-
it for that. People just use it instead of this.
it's one of the few
So
games where I
sexist
actually
shit.
like cried from laughing so hard.
Definitely an S tier.
Right, Persona 4 Golden. There's a lot of Persona on this list. Again, there's two of us that have played this.
I just say I don't want to be that guy, but obviously we've been going for quite a while now.
I know. Well, again, we've got 5 games left, so we're not far off finishing.
Yeah.
Right.
Persona 4 is up there.
It's up there. Like, I got into it because the opening song was really good, and then I played it, and now 80 hours of my life have vanished. The game is 20 hours long.
It lures you in by the music,
It-
and then hits you with the game.
You get drawn in by the music, and it just pummels you to death until you wake up 80 hours later. Is it A or
No,
S? Like, I've heard people say it's better than 5.
Like, personally, I'd say A, but
I'd say A.
Around.
We'll say A. We'll skip that. Untitled Goose Game. Did anyone play this?
Not played it, but it's funny. I would play as a goose and bite people.
Yeah, okay. For that, it's a B tier. And finally, Batman Arkham Asylum.
No, we're gonna do Cyberpunk.
Oh yeah. So Arkham Asylum. I've played it.
No, never played it.
It's good.
Never played it.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah, fair enough. To describe it as good.
And finally, you ever release a game so bad that you get hacked?
Oh god,
because of
I
it?
heard they spent 7 years developing this. Everyone was waiting ages for it, and it came out and all it did was glitch constantly.
Yep.
So definitely an F.
Yeah. Oh, and there's also Hitman, the remake.
Although to be fair, apparently if you play Cyberpunk and you do have a PC that can handle it, you can actually enjoy Cyberpunk. But for anyone who's cursed with a console and who bought Cyberpunk,
enjoy is in quote marks.
Excuse us.
If he doesn't work on half the things it's meant to be released on, it's definitely an F.
True. Yeah. Fair.
And finally, Hitman. I think that's the remake. So we'll just group them all together.
I enjoyed the remake. I definitely enjoyed.
It looks funny.
I'm not very good at stealth, but I did enjoy it as a game. Probably say C tier.
It's a C, B, it's a high C, and I think that's everything.
Have we completed them all?
What?
Oh,
I think so. We've reached the end. We can finally shut up.
Well, that's our ranking, guys.
I'm off to go download Super Seducer.
Comment whether you agree or not.
Yeah.
Basically, you probably won't. Comment whether you agree or not.
We have like 5 contrasting opinions on some area.
150 viewers on the last video, didn't we get?
I know, I've seen the analytics.
Let's try and get 175. Because that's totally good.
Yeah, like
at the end of 2021, so
yeah.
Can we get a like goal of 10 likes, please? 10 likes.
Perhaps.
Yeah, we have a 10 like.
I'll call Winston back up for this one.
Everyone ring that bell for notifications.
Yes,
also,
for a weekly upload.
A small percentage of our viewers actually subscribe. So if you like this kind of content,
okay, I've put him on personal mute. I'm just gonna fade to black now. Yeah, you know, there are some things I refuse to let my editor listen through. That's one of them. Woo. Any last words from people that aren't reading out the dream scripts? Well, you could say I've rendered them speechless.
It's called Paul now. Hopefully Paul will give this a good edit, so thanks Paul for editing this.
Sorry
thanks,
Eric,
guys,
you've been renamed.
Eric.
Yes, it's Eric, my editor. For context, we were playing Jackbox and my editor steps in for a round.
So listening through this and editing it.
Yes.
It's probably torturous.
Oh, trust me, Eric's going to be crying. He's played almost every game on this list, so...
Thanks to Eric.
Okay,
we'll wrap this one up.
Thank you everybody for watching.
Yes.
And thanks to the viewers.
See you in a non-destructive
Thank you to
watching
the listeners and the viewers.
listening.
Adios.